All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are at Raxx in West Hempstead, Raxx Pool Room and Sports Bar and Grill. You guys are watching the 2014 Empire State Championships, Tony Robles' tournament. We are on the winner's side. This is a hot seat match between Holden Shin and Zion Zvi. They're going to get started any second now. I'm in the booth. My name is Michael Badstubiner. You guys know me as Fingers. I'm going to be joined by none other than Upstate Al.
Wow, thanks,
and
Mike.
Stevie Kurtz, I believe, is in the booth with us. He's going to be joining us in a minute.
He's pumping in the Java, the mud, to wake up. But we got Steve with us.
Yeah,
and we're lucky to have Steve. Hey, we're getting ready to open up with the first game. This is a race to 7. This is Mr. Holden Shin, the owner here at Raxx Pool Room in West Hempstead, and he can play, folks. Trust me. As we watch the 4-ball drift into the corner pocket, and he has a shot on the 1. But look at the 7, 2, 10, and 3.
Yeah. He kind of slugged himself with the racket, looks like a little bit. But he does have a shot on the 1. If he can get good shape on the 2, he's got a good safety play right there, you know. So he doesn't have a run out right now, but, you know, he can rearrange the furniture a little bit when he gets on that 2. And hopefully give himself ball in hand. There's not a bad shot. If he thins the 2 and he can get stuck up behind the 5, play a safety that way.
If he can push the 2 between the 10 ball and the 7 ball, you know, thin it that much, just lightly hit it to get that 5 to the rail. He's probably going to run into the 5 and just nudge the 5 to the rail. It'd be a good shot. He doesn't really have to do anything powerful here.
No, he decided to stroke a little bit and get back under there. Yeah, it's an excellent shot.
Good shot. Oh, if he got him behind the 9.
Oh, yeah, but he might have left a hole there between the 7 and 10. It looks like he at least is going to have a 1-rail kick that way. Or at least, you know, he can also jump. He's right close to the rail. Excellent position to jump if he has to, if he can't see through there. And that might be what he's going to do. I think he's going to get his jump cue. That's what I think.
You don't think he's too close to that ball?
No. He's not really going over to 9. I think he's going to get over to 10.
Okay.
Now, whether or not he plays directly into the 2 and calls it, that'd be a good shot because the cue will come around 2 rails for the 3. Or he can come under it and play a good save. He's got a lot of options here. But again, this is a call shot, call safe. So no matter what he played, it's got to go. Otherwise, he's going to get put right back in again. But I think Holden's going to play this one from here. He's not going to let him get back in the box. He's got a good safety shot right here. He can bank the two rails out and get tucked under the 9.
Well, I think he's got the shot.
Yeah, he might be able to get past the 9 to play the 2. That's what he's looking at now. See if he can get in there. If he can, yeah, he can come 2 rails above the 3, and then he might have a good run out from there. If he can put this one down, which is what he did. Yeah, he had enough to see it.
Fell a little short.
He should be okay from here, though.
Yeah, we go back and forth.
Exactly. The 5, 6, 7, they're all kind of like wide open, really, on this end of the table. You can come up for the 8. I really don't see a problem.
You just got to make sure you fall on the right side of this 4-ball. You want to be closer to the middle of the table, shooting the 4 to get to the 5.
Well, the 3.
I'm saying, no, I mean 3 to the 4, but when you play onto the 4.
3 to the 5.
Okay.
Right, that's the 8 in the middle of the table, I believe. Is that the 8 or the 4? It looks like it's the 8. But yeah, based on where it is, though, if it's the 4, not really much of a problem from where he's at. Yeah, it looks like it's the 8, and he held it up too much. Wow, that's a shock. I don't think he can see it now. He's got to play 1 rail.
Mm-hmm.
He put too much check on that ball. Well, we'll see what he's going to do. I don't know if he can thin it. He might be able to see enough of it, but it's a very thin hit, and I think he's going to end up coming into the 10. He definitely doesn't like where he left himself, though. That's for sure.
I think he called safe.
Yeah, he just feathered it a little bit. He's going to leave Zion a shot. He really can't cut at it. Again, he can play safe, bank it up here, and go 2 rails and get him with the 6. Or he can go on the other side and get him with the 7, 6, and 10, which is what he opted to do. And I don't like what he did there. It looks like Holden can see the left side of it.
Well, if he can, Holden's going to play this cue ball 2 rails, possibly 3 back to the Brunswick emblem on the bottom of the table here.
Right.
Well, you elected to play it that way. I didn't like it.
I thought he would have hit that a little thinner and banked the 5 under the 6. And regardless of where the cue came, you know, he would have been safe, but he gave him a chance. Now we'll see what Zion can do from here. He's a little far away, you know, and he's off angle. He can roll it in. He might try and go into the 6. He went up past it. He's got a shot in the corner. But getting on the 7 pretty good is going to be a challenge from here. I don't think he wants to play this in the side.
Well, being that he's on the rail, it's hard for him to play safe, you know, by stopping the rock right there and banking the 6 2 rails. So he's going to go for the shot, try to drift up and play the 7 in the upper right-hand corner.
That was a good shot.
He overran
hit that
it.
cleanly, yeah. You know, I kind of like hitting that a little harder and playing the 7 in the opposite side.
Now looking at it, yeah, he might have been going that way.
You know?
But this works out because he can come out short out of the top left-hand corner and play the 8 into the side pocket.
Well, if he can cut the 7 in. I don't know if he can cut it now.
Yeah, you know, it's cuttable. He's going for his extension, I believe.
Well, I kind of like cutting it in the other one, though, from where he's at. It looks like it's an awfully thin cut the other way. The cue ball is really going to be traveling.
Putting the extension on.
Unless he wants to play it safe, maybe.
I think he's looking to play the 8 into the side pocket. That's what he's trying to do. Guys out in the chat, let us know how the feed is. Just
Yeah, he's cutting this to the left.
Yeah, he is. He's still going to play the 8.
Oh, we overcut it. Now Holden's got a thin cut if he wants to play it.
He might just play safe back behind that 9 ball there.
Yeah, that would be a good shot too.
Bank it.
I think he's going for the cut. He overcut it. Wow. That was a tough cut to overcut. That was a tough shot to do that.
Thank you, Crum. Run out.
All right, Zion came up pretty good for the 8 in the side. Coming around 3 rails for the 9. Looks like he's going to, he's got a good chance to win this first game right here.
Awaiting Jennifer Bretter's shot here.
There you go. He's got the angle he needs. 1 rail or straight up. Zion's V is going to go up and take the first game here of this set to 7 at Raxx. Of course, if Zion beats him, Holden's going to say, listen, you can't come back here no more.
Well, he can always watch online. And here we go with 3cushioncues.com. Make sure you go over there and check that technology. I can't emphasize that enough. This is something that's really brilliant. 3 cushion players, changing shafts, all unilock extensions. Go check that out, 3cushioncues.com. Big shout out also to Gotham City Technologies, Ron Mason's baby. And of course, NYC Grind. Allison Fisher is on scene and working hard as we speak for the last few matches. Zion, going up 1-0, is about to break in game 2.
He's been playing pretty good today.
Well, you know, when he walked in the door, I said, this is the guy that's the sleeper that can come through the crowd. Not that nobody knows his speed. It's just that, you know, you have certain players, like Earl walks in the door, and it's like, you know, all eyes on Earl.
Yep,
Jason walks in, it's all eyes on
You
Jason.
know how they play.
He walks in, and he crawls around the side of the table or walks the edge of the pool room so nobody sees him. I call him the sleeper.
Yeah,
wasn't it 6 months ago that Zion said he was retiring from pool?
He did. He made that public announcement because he started working.
Right.
Yeah, and so did a lot of other pool players.
Everybody makes that announcement.
You know, it's tough to give up the game. Mike Davis said the same thing, and he also played in a couple of tournaments since then. You know, it's hard to get out of your system. You know, it's a game that everybody enjoys. And I'm glad he didn't retire, by the way, whether it be any player, because we can't lose brilliant players like this.
Yeah, he played that pretty good. Now we can just draw back a little bit and get angle on the 6. Once he gets past that, I think he's going to win game 2 right here. Chose to play the 7 in the side, not bad. Just roll it forward from here and get up on the 8. I think he rolls past the 8 and plays the 8 in the side pocket. Well, he decided to stay short. Still a good shot.
Now, mind you, Holden really didn't do much wrong. You know, he played a bad safety, and from that bad safety, out comes this. You know.
Yeah.
And that's the way you're supposed to be. You know, when your opponent makes a mistake, you have to make them pay.
Oh yeah, you got to punish him. You really got to punish him. There you go. Game number 2 goes to Zion. A race to 7 here at Raxx in West Hempstead.
That's right. Don't forget, you want to play some straight pool. Check this out. PlayNAPL.com. Tony Robles picking up this new puppy and running not only the 14.1, the 10 ball, the 9 ball, the 8 ball.
Yeah.
The first event they had, they expected only 27 players or in the 20s. They wound up getting 58, if I'm not mistaken. Also, February 28th, Earl Strickland versus Mike DeShane. That'll be at a Snookers. Upstate Al will be on location. Back to the live action. As Zion leads by 2-0, and is about to break in game 3 against Holden Chin, the owner of Raxx.
He hit him pretty good. I don't see anything go down yet, though, and Holden's not going to have a shot on the 1. He's got to come with a push here. But he's got to be careful in a little bit, because no matter where he pushes, again, Zion's going to have a decent chance to get him safe. You know, he could play a good safe on him.
Right.
You almost have to push to a kick or something from where he's at, or a jump shot.
Well, the 2 ball up above the side pocket here.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. He can elect to tie something up. In other words, try to nudge the 2 away from the side, putting it on the rail, trying to freeze it to the rail, so that you have the 9, 8, and 2 on the same side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he did that with the 6 ball.
Yeah, he tied up the 6 and 9. He did leave Zion a shot, though.
Well, it's a push.
Well, yeah, but Zion's not going to give this back.
No, he's going to look to duck him behind a 9, maybe. He didn't hit the 1. I thought he was going to
Tried to get him with the 10 and 7, but I think Holden can see it. If he can see this, he can make it, I think.
That's a pretty severe cut from up there. Not saying it's impossible, but if you miss it and you let Zion back to the table with leading 2-0, and now he has control, and he's got opportunities to play safe on you.
He can kick at this one rail and try and get safe too.
Sure.
Bank the 1 out towards the 4, let's say.
Right.
And
be very careful.
Yeah. Well, have the cue also drift in towards the 6-9 on that side of the table.
Right.
But I think if he could see it, he's going to go off. He's going to go off the ball first, whether he tries it or.
Well, you can actually pocket this 1 ball into the side pocket by accident.
Yeah, if he comes off the bottom rail.
And if he gets behind this 10, so trying to lock up Zion just turns around and says,
"Yeah,
your shot.
Go ahead."
But
that's why I think he's gonna shoot for it. He can go at this too. I mean, he's got a decent bridge on the ball. He can go at this pretty good and maybe try and spin the cue into the 10. No, he's just gonna roll under it. Looks like. Try and get him with the 10.
9 and a 10.
Yeah, I don't think he got him with either. I think he left Zion a bank shot. Yeah, and he calls the bank. Let's see what he's going to do. I think he's going to. He's definitely cutting. I don't know. Is he going to bank it? He pointed it for the bank.
He did call the corner pocket, didn't he? Originally,
Yeah.
Did he change his mind?
I don't know. I think he's looking at it. He might not be able to get the cue ball out of the way. He's playing safety now.
Yeah, we can hear him. He did play safe.
Oh, we can't hit the 7. He didn't want to do that.
This is still chaos. Look at this table. 1 by 1, it appears that the cue ball and the pool balls are winding up on the left side long rail. So this could be a long 3rd game of the set.
Well,
with that note, I'm going to step out for a second to see if Wang Can won his.
Oh, but yeah, see
match.
what that score is. All right.
Okay.
Can he bank that 1 ball out of there and play safe in behind the 9?
No, I don't think he can.
It's a good shot.
Yeah, I like that. A little thin on the 1, but all he has to do is come up and down the table a little bit. He's got a good chance now maybe to get out. He puts a good stroke on the 1 right here to get on the 2. And as long as he don't get stuck with the 3. All right, enough. Just enough. He can go 1 rail maybe and kick at the 9, 6-9. If he plays the 2 on the side thin, hits the rail and then the 6, the cue will drift out towards the center of the table, so he'll have the 3, and he'll break that up. He chose not to do that. It's not a bad option.
Like it as a combo.
That's what I mean. Yeah, based on where the 5 is, sure. He can play the combo. The 6 will drift out towards the other corner pocket, and he'll have a good chance to get out still from there. Yeah, I didn't like that position. I figured I'd be a little steeper on the 5. Try and get closer to the 6. But yeah, that worked out good. He had enough of an angle. Looked a little flatter from the screen here. Oh, he decided to play safe, huh?
Yeah.
That was a tough shot. Well, Zion might kick at this 1 rail because it looks like it's frozen.
It's wired.
He can even cross the 6 if he wants. But he could get very fortunate results here. A very good roll here if he tries to kick at it. That's what he's going to do.
Wow, he had that
Oh
bad.
my God.
Real bad.
Wow. Yeah, that was not like him. He hit that really horrible. Now Holden's got a good chance right here to get another game back. Yeah. Looks like Holden's going to get this one. And again, it seems like they're just making. See, he got a little straighter than he wanted right there.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you want to do that? But these guys, they're just making mistakes on the table here. Maybe they're nervous for the TV. But anyway, Holden Chin gets a game. He's going to be trailing by 1 game now, 2 games to 1. Against Zion's V. Holden's got the break. Quick race to 7. This is on the winner's side. This is a hot seat match. Whoever wins this will be in the hot seat. No. Whoever wins this is in the hot seat match. This is to get in the hot seat match. Finals on the winner's side, that would be. Waiting Jason Shaw. We believe he's going to play Wang Can.
There goes the 10.
After this. Yeah, that's going to get spotted, I think, right? And he's got a decent cut on the 1. If he wants to play the combination, the 1 will stay right there. He should have. We'll see what he decides to do. Yeah, he decided to play the cut, the combination. He's got a shot on the 1. All he has to do is come up table, straight up the rail almost. Get a shot on the 2. Getting to the 4, I think, is going to be the hard part. We'll see how he gets to the 2. Straight up the table. Probably play a stop shot here, right, Steve?
Yeah.
And then have 1 rail for the 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you go above the 4? Or do you stay below the 4 on the shot?
I think I would go above it. It's less margin of error.
Yeah. Ooh, he just barely got by the 8. Gave himself an okay shot on the 4. I can't tell how straight he is. All he has to do pretty much is stop it. He'll have a shot on the 6 for 2 rails to get on a 7. Or if he wants to maybe draw back a little bit and get closer to the 6.
Okay, folks, ready for this? Just in off the hot press. Wang Can did win his match, so the very next match is going to be Jason Shaw and Wang Can. Please spread the word. Let everybody know that great match is going to go on. Thanks. Appreciate it. Sorry, Michael, go for it.
No, that's all right. Appreciate the update. Holden's just running out here.
7 and 8 in the side pocket.
He might play all 3 of these in the side pocket. No, not now. He'll go into the 9 ball. He'll play up here in the corner, looks like. He just has to roll this in softly. Yeah, perfect. Got his angle. Holden Chin looks like he's going to tie the match up 2 games apiece.
Really?
Yep.
I was out of the box that long.
Yeah, you were gone, pal. I don't know where you went. We were going to send out a search party for you.
If anybody can do it, Wang Can do it, right?
Yeah, he's another one of the favorites, I think.
Yeah.
That's going to be a good match. I mean, that could be the finals right there. Jason Shaw and Wayne Cam.
Well, how about Zion? Don't count Zion out.
No, I'm not.
You can't count Holden out either.
No, that's
he gets
true.
to the cheese.
Let's see what he's going to do. He's just going to come across 1 rail. Perfect. Might have overstroked it a little bit. Put himself on the 53-yard line.
Oh,
Rolled it off the point. Oh, that's not good for Holden.
Scores 2-1 right now.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And then Zion's going to take advantage right there. He's going to go up 3-1. That's a huge shift. That's a huge shift.
Watch out.
3-1 now.
Wow, that swing was big. Holden, baby, what did you do?
Well, Holden's going to be watching
definitely
this later
underhit
on.
that 9 ball. He was playing for the 10 on the side.
Yeah.
Molinari.
I mean, it was a makeable shot on the 10, but
Got to check them out.
Yeah.
It's really technology is moving along, and you better catch up. When I start seeing these pro players, you know, you got Jason Shore, Shane Van Boning, Earl Strickland playing with all extended cues now, you know, with this new technology extension that goes on your shaft to the butt, made by Lacassi Hybrid. And you know, that's technology. So, and this technology that Molinari is coming up with, it's, you know, it's ahead of its time. You know, everybody's getting on board. And if you don't get on board, you know,
Yeah.
you're back there in the dust.
All right, let's see how Zion can break. He looked like he moved more towards the center of the table. Trying to get more control, I guess, on the 1. Or the cue ball, rather, after he breaks. Not a bad break. 6 and 9 are a little tied up. 6 might go on the side, and based on what a 5 is, it shouldn't be an issue. If the 6 goes in the side pocket, you know, what really is the difficulty here? Getting from the 8 to the 9? That might be the only thing, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out here. Oh, he didn't want to clip the 4. That wasn't good. Yeah, he's just going to come 3 or 4 rails, try and get behind the 5 maybe. Or maybe play a little shorter and get up on the 9. No, he can go 3 rails. Get him? Did he go too far? We'll see if he went too far. He might have yeah, looks like he did. Holden's got a shot. He's going to play the same type of safe, though. Thin it and come 3 rails. Try and get him with the 5, 7, 6, and 9. Now, a whole big wall of balls right there. He's got to hit this. He's got to hit this one real thin, though. Yeah, he hit that a lot thicker than he wanted. He's going to leave Zion a shot.
Not much of a shot. It's definitely a tester.
Hey, you got to take it, though. You know, you take that and say, hey, thanks a lot.
Oh, he back cut it.
Yeah, seeing from here, it looks like the 6 will go on the side.
Yep.
All he's got to do pretty much is stop the rock right there. And, wow, Zion can go up again, you know, increase the lead.
Oh, he miscued, but he still made it.
Fine.
That might be the luck that Earl Strickland was talking about.
Yeah, Earl. All kidding aside, I heard Earl tell Zion. He was telling everybody over there at the tournament table, he says, this is the luckiest man alive. He says, if this was on live stream, I would have went in the commentator's booth and told everybody he's the luckiest man on earth.
That might be what he meant.
Earl's good at commentary.
Ooh. You see, he bobbled it, and he's safe.
Lucky.
He's safe, so the miscue and the luck safe.
Give it back, though.
Yeah, but that's just it. Right. Not so lucky, actually,
And
with that shot.
now he'll kick it in.
Oh, my God.
When it rains, it pours, huh?
Let's see if there's a hole in the roof.
2 rail it. Watch the cue. Oh,
Yep.
did he get a pocket safe?
Imagine that. But he's very fortunate with the leave, too. Holden can't cut it in the side, it doesn't look.
No, I think he's got in the side.
Let's see what the... Yeah, he's got a chance at the side, but he can't really put any kind of juice on the cue ball. He might be able to get some bottom on it. You know, in a thin cut like that, he can easily scratch in the corner.
No, I think the 6 is a little high. I don't think the scratch is in the picture.
We'll see how he hits it.
Wow. Well, he overcut it.
He overcut it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just goes to show you. I mean, very fortunate to get left like that, though. You know, Zion was. So maybe he is the luckiest guy on the planet. Hey, you only got to be the luckiest guy on the planet for today. Tomorrow, you know, it goes the other way.
Yeah, you could be the luckiest guy in the universe then.
Absolutely. Earl's in the background saying, "You see, I told you, you see."
The funny thing about it was Earl really wasn't self-destructing, so to say.
Right.
He was just having conversation, and people were saying, "You see, Earl, I told you he was lucky." Somebody was saying that to Earl.
Yeah.
And Earl said, "He is.
Yeah.
He is." As Zion takes out another one.
Wow, he's up 4-1 now against Holden. He's well on his way. Holden's got to pay attention, and he's kind of got to get control of this match again.
AZ Billiards, folks. azbilliards.com, the largest pool site in the world.
Yep.
Free membership. All you have to do is go there and elect to sign on, and you can find out all the information that you want
Yeah.
at azbilliards.com.
Yep.
Live stream news, livestreamnews.net. We're running, that's my little creation that I created. Game. Zion prepared to break.
Let's see how he hits him. He made a good shot there. Squatted the rock in the center. 8-ball fell. 4 jellied up in front of the corner. He can cut the one right into it, it looks like. And again, he'll have decent position. The table is a little congested, you know, but based on the layout of the balls, if he can play the combination pretty good right here, he might be able to get out.
Request in the chat to get Earl in the booth. I did have Earl in the booth with me for at least an hour and a half. I'll tell you what, he does really good commentary. I mean, he's a world champion, right? Of course.
Yeah.
And he will diagnose the shot before the player approaches the table and tell you what kind of English he's going to shoot. Really, really sharp. You know, he sees the pattern. He looks at the monitor and he sees the whole pattern. This is the shot, and that's the way he calls it is the way the players shoot it on stream. So if we can get Earl in here, and I'm going to suggest it, we're going to bring him in.
He'll get in here. I talked to Earl. I think it was at Steinway about that, you know, and he said, you know, he doesn't mind doing a little commentary now and again, but he doesn't want to be a commentator. He's got a lot more play left in him. You know, typically when you reach your peak and you get past your prime and you can't execute no more, you become a commentator.
Yeah, well, that's not the case with Earl.
No, he said he doesn't want to be a commentator. He'll do it, you know, a little bit, but he doesn't want to be a commentator because he's got a lot more game left.
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, he's not done yet. He might not want to be a commentator for another 20 years.
The way he keeps in shape.
That's what I mean, you know. He's got a lot of fire left in him.
When he says he runs 6 miles a day, or if he does 500 push-ups a day, he does. You'll catch him out there in the snow and in the sun.
Yeah.
He's keeping in shape, that's for sure. This is a little straight here, but, you know, with being where the 7 is, he's got to make sure he has a shot. He's got to get past that 10 ball.
Well, it does look like he's got a little bit of an angle. If he comes forward, you know, 1 rail or 2 rails, he doesn't really even have to put any kind of spin on it. Just a high ball, follow through it. There you go.
Past the 10. He's good.
And now he just comes 1 or 2 rails. Hopefully he'll get good on the 10.
Well, if anybody knows the speeds of these tables, it should be Holden,
You would think so. It came up a little short, though. He's got a stretch for this one. There you go.
Holden Chin still in the box.
4-2 trailing.
There you go.
Trailing Zion's V. He's got the break, though, and like you said, he knows the tables. He's got a chance. I mean, he's been playing good enough. He won 3 rounds already to get into this match. He's guaranteed 5th for the event.
Right?
Yeah, I believe so. I think this is to get into the finals on the winner's side. So he's guaranteed 5th. No worse than 5th. That's not too bad considering the monsters that are in this field. He did make the 6. The 1 ball is close to the pocket.
Three's going to leak right in the
Yeah,
way.
the 3's going to kind of end the party right there.
Always that last ball moving.
Yeah. Isn't that something? Seeing it so many times that you can remember it.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like he can see it at all.
There you go. Run out nose. Earl was in the booth at the Ocean State. Yeah, he did some great commentating. He was right. And we will try to get him in here.
Well, we'll see what Holden wants to do. I mean, if he wants to be real aggressive, he can play a 2-rail kick at it. The 1 is real close to the pocket. You know, it's not that hard of a shot really from here. He's got full control of the cue ball. And then he'll end up with a shot on the 2. But because you really can't push to anywhere.
Well, he can elect to push closer to the rail.
And then what though? And then try and kick at it?
And then let him decide what he wants to do.
Yeah,
and
but
if he doesn't, then you got to kick at it.
Yeah.
Or you might be able to thin it. You think there's enough rail where you can just feather the paint?
I don't know. That's what he's looking at.
No, he's going for the kick here.
I don't think he is. He's just pushing up a little bit. I think he's pushing up to a better kick shot.
Well, now he's going to be stretching more than what he was.
No, not if he plays with 2 rails.
He's playing the long rail.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to play 2-rail kick into the 1.
Yep. And if he executes this, he'll have a shot on the 2.
And he hit it good.
Ooh, he thinned it. He thinned the 1 pretty good. I didn't think he'd. I thought he would hit more of the 1. Now he really doesn't have a shot on the 2. This is not going to be the easiest safety for him. I don't know if he's trying to see if it goes by the 4. I can't see him trying to play the 4.
I don't know if he's playing the 2 into the 8 and playing the cue ball behind the 4. He said, is that what he's doing, playing safe?
Yeah, I mean, that might be the only thing he can do. I think he would have to try and hit the 2 maybe into to where the 9 is to take a little bit more speed off the cue ball. You know, a fuller shot.
The only problem with that is you take that 9 blocker out of the equation. You want to leave that 9 there and try to play the 2 into the 8, right?
I think, yeah, I mean.
Can he cut it to the long rail and bring the cue ball up table back behind the 8? You know, like 2 rails, one
spin it, you mean,
rails?
severe spin? Oh.
Yeah, that's. He probably can. It looks like he might be able to. He can, even if he's got to put a little draw on the cue ball to get into that corner. You know, he might have a blocker with the 8 and 9. But again, it's a tough shot from where he's at. He might just want to thin the 2, just past the 4, and drift up with the cue ball behind the 9 and 8. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here it goes.
Well, he decided to play a little billiard shot there and get the cue moving. He's not going to like this. He's not going to like this.
Scotty B in the house. Welcome aboard, sir.
Yeah, it looks like he's got Holden with a 10.
Yeah, Holden's faced with the kick.
He should hit it, though. This is
yeah.
relatively simple kick shot.
Thing is to leave.
Yeah.
And you can hear the chatter between Holden and Zion. They're good friends. Know each other quite a while.
The only real difficulty from here is going to be the 5-7. And the way it's laid out, I mean, you can either cut it, you know, the combination, or play a carom into the 7. I don't think it goes the 5. I don't think the 5 goes by the 7. He might even be able to roll up and play the 5 past the 10.
Could do that too, but instead he jars the pocket with the 2 ball.
And look at the leave.
And Holden once
look
again.
Look at the leave.
He has a shot. I believe he can cut this.
No, no.
You said, no?
No,
Oh, he can't. He gave it back to him right away.
that's-
Hey, here
But
comes
still, though, I
the
mean,
210s lining up.
if it goes past the 7, no, I think the 2 rolled a little too much.
Holden's going down to sweat it.
But that's the unfortunate of it. I mean, he got saved, but Zion was lucky with the leave. Holden put him right back in though, so Zion played safety again on him and had the opportunity to get lucky. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
Even though he was unfortunate to get snookered behind the 8 the last shot, Holden let him shoot again where he had the opportunity to try and make something happen, and it worked out again for him. Now Holden looks like he's going to play the 7 ball, the 2 balls in the open. I guess the 10 is up on the 5 a little bit. He shouldn't have a problem with the 5. We'll have to see. I don't think he'll have an issue. I think if he gets straight in on the 5, he can, draw past the 10.
Mm-hmm.
Or he'll have a little bit of an angle. Maybe he can go forward to the short rail.
Kind of underhit that a little
Yeah,
bit.
he decided to go into the 10. He might play this with right spin to come 3 rails.
Yep.
Just like that. Nice shot. Holden's a good billiard player also. So he knows the rails. There you have it. Looks like he's going to line up. I think he rolled this in a little bit and played a 10 in the opposite corner. Perfect. Just like that. Holden Chin's going to get another game back. Now he's only trailing by 1 against Zion's V. He's down 3-4. But he does have the break. Again, it's a short race to 7. If he wins this one, he's tied up. And it's a short race to 3, really, and he's got the break. So Holden just has to pay attention to the break right here. Let's see what he can do. See if he can put a good stroke on this one. I didn't see anything go down. Looks like the 3. Last ball rolling again. Covered the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Zion doesn't have a shot. And he elects to push. Now this is kind of a tough push. There's really no place to get safe. I mean, you have to thin the 1 so much, so thin, and try and get him with the 3. That's an awfully tough hit. See, that was an awfully tough hit.
It's hard to control the speed of the cue ball on that.
Absolutely.
Cutting it so thin.
And he's got nowhere to hide with the cue. That's the whole problem. Now he's going to thin the 1, it looks like, and maybe go up table behind the 8 or 4. A little bit of right-hand spin, try and get way down table, try and get him with the 4. There it is. Oh, that'd be real nice if he's tucked up on top of the 8. Now Holden's got a lot difficult a shot, a lot more harder shot because he can't really bridge. It takes away a lot of options for him. We'll see what he decides to do. Nope. He managed to cover the 2 up though. Yeah. That's not too bad. Well, Zion's got a chance to break him out. He's got ball in hand on the 1. He can put the cue anywhere he wants to get the best position, or he can just roll up under the 2 and 3 and play safe behind the 3, you know.
Right.
Push the 2 up behind the 3. I kind of like playing the 1 in the side here and going at the 2 and 3, trying to break them up a little bit. That's what I kind of like from this position.
Yeah, I think he was looking at it going to the short rail up this way and hitting the back of the balls. That worked out pretty good.
Yeah. He's going to give himself angle on the 3. It looks like the 4 does go by the 8. It's a tight pocket, but it looks like he's got room. And if he wanted, he can draw the cue ball now between the 4 and 9, or the 4 and 10 rather, and play the 4 on the side if it doesn't go by the 8.
Right.
So he's in pretty good shape right here. Well, there you have it. All right, from here I think he just plays it in the corner. All he has to do is push the cue ball up 6 inches and then play like a 2-rail shot off the 5.
Like a Z shot?
Exactly. And then you just pound it a little bit of bottom right. And you just want to get lower than the side pocket. Perfect. He just doesn't want to get straight here though. Yeah, Holden looks like he's in a little bit of trouble right here. Zion's starting to play good. He's getting the rolls too, it looks like. And that's kind of hard to beat. Well, he overstroked that one a little bit. Yeah, wow. Looks like he's going to cut at it. Even when he comes off a ball. And the 9 nudges the 8 in the way.
Yep.
I mean, this kid is golden today. I'm going to tell him to go pick me some lottery tickets up. Looks like he's about to get another game on Holden.
Oh. Wow.
Wow.
I thought you spoke too soon.
Yeah, every time I do that, they tend to miss. Well, there you have it. Holden Chin is now trailing by 2 games to Zion's V. And Zion's got the break. He's 5-3 up, race to 7. All he needs is one good break, really, to get a good out and put himself on the hill. Not looking too good for Holden here. But while he's racking up, I'm going to give a quick shout out to my guys at Q-Shark. They make a great product, tip tool, one of the best on the planet, to be honest with you. And then my guys at Wild Eyes Creations. They make the best cue holder on the planet, along with pocket chalkers and T-shirts, and they're always involved in the sport and trying to further the sport. So if you guys get a chance, check them out. And we're going to get back now to the action. Zion's going to break. And it's rack number 9. He's up 5-3. Hit that one pretty good. He put the 8 in the side. The 1's covered again by the 4, it looks like. Other than that, everything looks like it's pretty well spread open. So whoever gets the first opening here is probably the favorite. He might try to spin this in. Right? Is that what it looks like he's doing? He's going to try and spin it in. The cue's going to hit the 8 and stay right there, so he'll have a shot on the 2.
Right.
Well, he missed that one. He gave Holden a good chance to get out from here. Hard to see if the 6 goes past the 9. You know, if he can get the cue on it. to get it past the 9. Other than that, it looks like it might come up here in the upper right-hand corner. I think he's just got to figure out where he needs to be. Well, there you have it. Good shot. He's got pretty good shape on the 2. If he gets angle on the 3, if he's got angle on the 3, you know, I mean, he might go into the 10. He might go around the 10. I think he's going into it. See, he might be able to play that 6 into the pocket by the 10 right now. And if he can't, he's got good position right now to play the 6 in the opposite corner pocket based on where this 5 is. You know, you can just come 2 rails and play the 6 up table as opposed to past the 10. And I think that's what he's trying to figure out now. He's waiting for Jennifer to shoot. So we'll see what he does. You got to do something because he's trailing, you know, 5-3. He really needs to win this game. And we'll see what he does. He's trying to figure out what to do, I think. I don't know if he goes past that. I don't know if he can get the cue on the 6 to make it by the 10. He might be able to play it off the 10. Looks like he got an extension on his cue. Yeah, and he went 2 rails. He's got to play it past the 9 up in the other corner, which is fine. He's a good shot from here. I think Holden's out from here. What do you think? I think they think he's out too. They're all taking a break right now. There you go. We are trying to see what he's going to do from here. They're trying to get the trying to get the brackets up, I think. We're trying to see what's going on here. Holden looks like he got out. Gave himself another game right there. He's trailing now 5-4, but he's got the break. Hopefully Holden can take control right here and lay a good breakdown and give himself a chance to tie it up. We'll see how he does with this one. Oh, in fact, let me update the score real quick.
Okay, we are back. What did the players take a break?
No, they're still going.
Hey, I just want to bring you up to date. I mean, just real quick. I'm going to flash this. Because I see them walking around with these 2 patches and they're identical, and I thought maybe it was like for the Worlds,
Yeah.
you know, something like that. And they said, no, this is a new sponsor that's sponsoring them also, besides Steinway and Larry.
Yeah.
And Larry Ross, you know, having a lot to do with these matches, especially up in Providence. Steinway, I mean, he's just like,
Right.
he's there. He's, you know,
He's one of the good guys.
he's endless. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm back in the match. Swing it.
Oh, you don't want to kick under the 6. He was fortunate there. Everything is
No
pretty
hold
much
on.
spread open here. He's got a chance to get on the hill. Nothing really poses any problem from here. I mean, it comes straight across the table. Plays the 4 in the same pocket. Keeps an angle. A little more angle
He's a
than what he
little
wanted.
steep, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, you can just play this with a high ball and come 2 rails and get on the 5. He decided to spin it, and he
It's a
didn't catch it
cliffhanger.
enough.
Yep.
It's a cliffhanger.
He didn't catch it enough. Not going to miss the ball.
I'm
you know.
sorry, guys, you didn't have audio on that ad. I'll let you know a little more about that ad in a second.
That gave Holden a chance. Holden Chin a chance, rather.
The chin.
I was going to say Holden Chin a
Gigante.
chance. Holden Chance is going to get a chin.
Oh, I'm not even trying to repeat that.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
Okay, 5-4.
There you go.
And Holden's trailing, and he's got an opportunity to tie this match at 55.
Yeah.
Wow, cruising at the speed limit. Holden's pulling up. Believe me when I tell you. If it gets to 55, Holden's going to be taking this set down.
Well, I think he's going to be a little bit more focused than if it was a runaway, because he does have a chance to win right here.
Firing at the 8 ball, 9 ball in the same pocket, nothing difficult. Draw off the rail and play the 10 in the other right-hand corner.
There you have it. He's going to tie up this game 5 apiece.
Absolutely.
Race to 2 now, ladies and
Chin
gentlemen.
in the house showing up. 55 Raxx Empire State Championships. Okay, back to this ad you didn't hear in the audio. You know, I noticed that Jason Shaw and Wang Can are wearing these patches, but I couldn't tell from far what they were. I thought they were something for the Worlds or something. This is their new sponsor for those players, for Wang Can and Jason Shaw, and they want to give a big shout out to Kings of Vapor. Of course, Gotham City Technologies. Back to the live action as I hear the rack being put away and Holden Chin stepping to the table.
He's going to break from the same spot Zion was breaking from. Try and get the same results. Put down a good stroke on it. I don't think anything's going to make a pocket, though. And it looks like Zion's going to have a cut on the 1. Looks like it's close enough to the pocket. He'll make that right in. And the only issue is going to be maybe the 4-5. Now, does Zion play a combination right here? He's lined up perfect for it. Nope.
Did you actually think he was playing a combination?
Yeah,
I thought that was a little silly.
Very, very
Silly.
out there.
You're silly now. Forget
Well,
about
it
Mikey
wouldn't be
Fingers.
silly, but
No, because I see the 10 on the rail, but you know, maybe you thought it was off the rail.
well, it could be. I mean, again, it wasn't a gimme, but now look at where he's at. This is a very tough shot.
You're
He's
right.
jacked
He is
up
going to
over
play
the
the
9.
combo. He's not only going
And
to
if
play
that
it.
comes up a little bit, yeah, it looks like he's okay. He's got a stretch, though, for this one. It's a very thin cut, but
Might be time to get the extension out. He's stretching. No,
he played it very good.
Mr. Gillette. Now, he overcut a few shots in this tournament early in the afternoon. I mean, he overcut them. But now he's adjusted.
Well, there you have it. He's on his way to getting to the hill right now.
Yeah, and I'm counting on Holden to snap this off. Meanwhile, the Z-Man just
I was
says I
rooting for Holden.
refuse.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, you can't be biased now. You're in the commentators
I
group.
spar with Holden a lot. He plays a great game. We play straight
sure
pool,
does.
but we don't play rotation. But he's a hell of a player.
Yes, he is. Plenty of practice time will do that.
There you have it. Zion Z is going to go on the hill first, 6-5 against Holden Chin.
And
Again.
I'm sorry, Michael.
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Michael. Don't. It must sound like a
Go
broken
ahead.
record at
Go
home.
ahead. Go ahead.
Don't forget, folks, please spread the word. The next match right here, live, is going to be Jason Shore and Wang Can. They're both going to be wearing those patches. I noticed. You're going to see them. All right? Jason Shore and Wang Can. Please spread the word.
Yeah, that's going to be a good
Jason Shaw
match.
or Jason Shore?
I call him Shore, and Shore Shot.
Shaw.
We should call him Shore Shot. And you notice in the chat, there's none of that Shore business. And what do you call him? Shore? Because Eric is sitting out there. If he was home on the internet, he would be the one that said, "Oh, Shore."
He'd be instigating.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, foul.
Oh.
That's a foul.
Only if it went over the head string, I think.
Well, Holden didn't stop
He
the
did,
play.
yeah.
As the 8 and Zion just breaks rapidly. I guess they know the open rules, so.
Well, he could have got a call on that one.
He might be getting a call on it as we're talking because this match is close. No, I
it's
guess
over.
he's not.
I mean, that shot is over.
Holden's Mr. Nice Guy. He's not going to say anything.
He sure is,
You know?
without a doubt.
Now he's just got to come 2 rails. He's got a pretty good combination on a 210. Look at this setup.
Wow.
Look at this setup.
Somebody has asking in the chat, Jeff Rosen, if there is going to be any tables open at Raxx later tonight. Oh,
Sure.
yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We're winding down here. I think they're down to like the final 8 in the amateur already. And
That's it.
You got tables open back there where you can play. I'll scan the room when I get a chance.
Zion Z just won against Holden Chin. He makes
Did he
it
really?
into the finals on the winner's side
I'm sorry. I took
Absolutely.
my eye
That's
off. it.
all
I
right.
was
He played the quick
I
combination.
was answering a question.
on the 210.
So the final score is 5-7. Unfortunately, somebody had to lose that game. and
Yeah.
It was Holden Chin.
Well, I'm going to step out for a quick second.
You are.
Yeah,
but
I'm
we got a
stretching
match
I
coming
know.
right
That's
up.
why I want to step out for a quick second and come back.
Steve
I'm stepping
Kurtz,
out. I'm stepping out.
Mikey Fingers,
I will be
Upstate
back.
Al will be back at you live with the match.
Momentarily.
Wankan, Jason Shore, 2 young guns going to be firing it out. Please spread the word. Let everybody know. Thanks, guys. We'll be right back.